What the fuck? All right, Copart speed walk today. I got down here kind of late, got a lot I need to see, so I'm not going to be doing as much filming as normal. First thing I see, how terrible. 93 Century, rear-ended. It's pretty much sayonara for this poor car. Quarter panel damage, it's toast. And normally I would stop and see if it starts, but there's just no time today. This is a donated Cobalt from 200,000 miles that doesn't run, and it looks like it probably has an issue with the ignition of some sort. Let me see if I can get the steering wheel to loosen up here. So it's dead too. We're trying to get a booster pack. They're checked out right now. All right, so I have the booster pack. Let's see what this Cobalt's deal is. Nothing. So I think it's probably an ignition issue, but it looks like something is intentionally disconnected here. It's obviously some type of issue with the ignition or whatever it may be, some type of security thing. I don't see where this plugs into, but I'm willing to bet if I plug it in, it's probably going to start. I think that unplugged connector has to do with the stock on this side, which is missing. Beautiful. Good thing those are already messed up. So we'll probably end up passing on this unless it goes for really cheap. It's got good tires and it's got crappy paint. Pretty clean inside. What a shame. Hey, we're looking at, see the Century? It's all messed up. Oh. Poor thing. We're looking at a bunch of cars right in this area, the next being that Explorer. I'm gonna go ahead and keep things moving because we are running low on time. All right, we have a 2000 Honda Civic. That's a one owner. You'd never know it by looking at it, but it only has 40,000 true miles, according to the auto check. Condition wise, looks like it has 400,000. It's disgusting inside and out. And we're gonna go ahead and see if she starts up. This is a donated vehicle. And I can't get the oil cap on. There we go. So battery was dead. Booster pack is on. You can see even the. Now a lot of times, obviously, odometer stopped rolling, mechanical, but the Carfax or auto check, whatever you want to call it, does line up, and the mileage does check out. Well, again, you certainly wouldn't ever believe it. It also has an exhaust leak. This is your classic. There's two types of one-owner cars. You have the people who bought it new and took care of it because it was a big investment when they bought it new. And you have the people who bought it new and treated it like absolute shit. And this is, ooh, we got an AT&T Cavalier rolling on by. We got a brake light on and a seat belt light. Sorry, I got so distracted by that Cavalier. Who bought that? I didn't see that go to auction. What the hell did that sell? Isn't that Cavalier? No. Yeah, there's an AT&T Cavalier just left. The AC doesn't work. Let's see if the clutch is any good in this old piece of shit. I'm afraid to even put it into gear. Oh, the clutch is good. What a piece. However, it is a Honda. Radio doesn't work, so everybody's gonna want to jump all over it, especially with 40K. Alright, so the engine's probably healthy. But look at the damage. This is all messed up, and this is all banged in. The paint's gone to shit. This would have to be a one or two bid car, you know, somewhere in the 200s. But the engine definitely sounds healthy. It's all clanky and loud like most of these are at 150,000 miles. But again, it's ugly. And I think most people would rather have one with 80,000 miles that doesn't look like shit than this one. All right, we're moving on to that Explorer around the bend. There you go, F-U-C-K. That's how I feel about this car too. All right, we're on to this Explorer. Might as well keep the camera rolling. I think we're gonna hit just about every single one I wanted to see on this side. Problem is, the other side they might not let me into. It might be too late. let's see, 169,000 miles. This was a former police truck. You can tell by how weirdly optioned it is. It has moldy carpet, crank windows. It has these weird bucket seats in the front that were more common in a first gen. Ow! Man, she was close. Come on, baby. We got all sorts of shit going on here. Airbag light. That's not a battery issue. That's a vacuum leak or something. The 4 high, 4 low light came on but went away. Sure, I was gonna say putting the AC on is probably not a good idea. But we gotta see if it works. Hey, just put that down on the ground. This is the OHV 4.0. It's a very good engine. This one sounds like it needs a little bit of help. Get the hurricane recovery permit. This is a Florida Keys car. Air is getting cool. I love the crank windows. I love the baseness of this Explorer. And I love the white paint because it doesn't show its age. Let's take a look. So we're having some idling issues, but you notice got a new coil pack up here. So I have to imagine it's a vacuum leak of some sort. These engines are, this is not the single overhead cam with the timing chain problems. This is a very reliable, strong engine. Wow, that oil is nice and clean. Oh, come on, Mama. Come on. You can hear it. You can hear the vacuum leak. Where's that coming from? Oh, I found... That's definitely a vacuum issue. There's no questioning that. Well, it sounds like it's right up here. Baby, do me a favor, so you can help me find where this is coming from, this whistling noise. Oh, I found it. Yeah, there was one right here, too. Look at that, look at that. I even put it all the way back on. That's it right there. So let me shut the engine off quick. That's it. So we've got a nasty vacuum leak. You know, it's the same way I got the really good deal on my rusty old 300,000 mile truck when I bought it a long time ago and it was in better shape. It was running like crap, but I could hear the hissing of a vacuum leak. And sure enough, let's pop that. Where was the other one you saw? No, that's just it's like a heat proofing material. So we put that vacuum hose back on. That's how I got that truck so cheap, my 7700 F-150, because of a nasty vacuum leak. And I fixed it right in the parking lot after I bought it. Huh, interesting. Well, its voltage is not reading very high, so maybe it is the battery. See how she runs now. Oh yeah. Big difference. Just want to see how she goes into gear. This goes cheap enough. I'm in. We got cold air. I like that it's a police truck. They obviously weren't doing any pursuit. There you go. Well, it feels a hell of a lot better now. Still running a little funny, but definitely an improvement just by putting that one vacuum line back on. So chances are there's probably a few more. And it's clean enough. I think it's worth the gamble. You see how those tires are. Feels all right. And these are a little bit better in the back. Do have some damage down here, but it's clean. It's very, very clean. Very, very clean. So maybe worth a bid or two or three. We'll see. I would spend more time looking for vacuum leaks, but time is something I'm running out of out here. Transmission fluid, that's one thing to worry about on these Explorers. Not as much so as the 3rd gen, but they do have their problems. The 1st gens had a lot more issues. Now we got coolant in there, that's for sure. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and check out the next one. All right guys, so here is an old Cutlass Ciera sedan. You may recognize, at least by its color and shape, because my Century is the same color. And I'm interested in this for a few reasons. It is salvage, but it is rebuildable. It does have higher miles, 202,000 miles, but you can see the body is very, very clean. Now my Century is the same color. Since it's an A body, it shares the same doors, etc. Same fenders. My Century has a lot of rust issues that have started. Unfortunately, that was a Seacoast car. And this one, you can tell, is much cleaner. This is the damage. It could be an easy fix if it runs and drives good, or worst case scenario, it could be a good donor car for my Century. Let's go ahead and see if it'll start up. You know I love my A bodies, and this is a 3300 as well. So definitely a big bonus. Very clean smelling in here. It's in great shape. I'd hate to see this car end up in the crusher for such small damage like that. Oh yeah, she fires right up. Gonna check engine light right away. Let's see if our AC works. That'd be a big bonus. Oh yeah, it's getting cold right away. Fantastic. This vehicle runs great, and this is insurance, so you know this was on the road up until the point that it got hit. And these cars do not die. The miles don't scare me at all. It'd be one of my lower mileage vehicles if I bought it. Very, very, very smooth running engine. Close port window works. That's the only one I'm concerned with. I think there's a pretty good probability that I'm gonna end up buying this because, again, if it's got a bad transmission or something, I need the fender and a few other things off of it, and I can even swap over my rusty parts off the Century. Got a new power steering pump. Things look very good here. Idling a little high, but could just be a vacuum leak. Transmission fluid looks great. This is a real clean A body. I like it a lot. The damage is very minor. It's actually less, well, the rim, you can see the hubcap a little bit damaged, but the damage isn't nearly as bad as it appeared to be on the listing. Car's in better shape than it looked like. Paint's in great shape. Body panels are in great shape. I don't see any of the famous A-body rust at all. So this is basically the Oldsmobile version of my Buick. I'm definitely going to go ahead and bid on this, and hopefully nobody else is too interested because
$28 a month during the Labor Day event.
I'll be taking it home. Okay, we got to look for two more in like 15 minutes, and one of them is across the way, so not sure if that one's going to end up happening, but somewhere around here there's an S10 pickup, and we got to find it now. Okay, this is that little S10 we were looking for. This is a donated, and yep, this is the right one because it did not display the miles. Hopefully the battery's good. Hey, the little trucks are big sellers down here, even when half the dashboard's missing, like this one is. These are good little trucks. Battery is stone cold dead. Go ahead and give this a quick jump and see if it's even worth consideration. Okay. Let's see if that did anything. Oh my God, it sounds like death. Okay. This thing's already beat up enough, and that was the icing on the cake. I'm sorry, little red S10. Oh, it just smells like bad gas or something. It's gonna be a no-go for me.